Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today, I'm going to give you guys my NBA playoff prediction, and I'm going to give you guys my NBA playoff prediction, and I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap. My bad, I meant to say recap first one and prediction the second one. But yeah, before we get into it, can you guys like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me guys what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home? Alright? But yeah, we had some great games yesterday. I watched all of them. I do want to just say some stuff here really quick before we do move on. Now, like, I know this is like game one for everybody right now, and then game two starts today. Whatever happens towards these games and whatever numbers they go to, to game 7, to game 5, to game 6, at least they tried. But some of their teams did not have their superstars on the floor, or maybe some teams did not have a night and they're excited and stuff is going to happen, and they did not want it to happen, but it happened. And there were some teams in here that we didn't see last season. So, yeah. But other than that, let's get into these NBA recaps. Now, I saw this game. I watched this game. No Hemi buckets on the floor, alright? Not a problem, right? Not a problem for Jason Tatum. You know, the face of the Boston Celtics. Everybody's saying to him, like, he's the best player all time. And first off, there's no way in heck I will say that. This man is a good player, don't get me wrong. He's a great player. I would never put him in a talks of great player. He's young, he's athletic. And to be honest, he hasn't had his first ring in the NBA and his first championship. And you want to talk about Jason Tatum? They played against the Miami Heat with no Hemi buckets. And I know what people are going to say, surprise. At least they beat the Chicago Bulls. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say anything like that was luck or that was a one-time thing for them. Hey, they won that game. And now they're here to meet Boston. And everyone is going to think like it's going to be a repeat of last season. Boston getting knocked out. No, it's not. Because you know why? There's no Hemi buckets on the floor. And who knows when this man is coming back. He might come back towards the end of the game. Maybe towards after the season. Like, not towards after the season, but like towards the next round. If the Celtics fluke in some games. But that's not going to happen. And I want to say this loud and clear. I saw this game, right? I've watched from first to fourth. I watched all these games. The game that I was really surprised about was this game right here. Jason Tatum was going up for a rebound, or not even a rebound, like, I forgot what it was. I think it was a rebound. One player missed it on the Miami Heat. Jason Tatum got it. And then what really caught my eye was a Miami Heat player went under Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum fell, and everybody thought he's hurt. Let me tell you this. That is a scary injury, the way Jason Tatum fell. His back popped up from the ground and popped down to the ground. And I can't tell you how much these players and these coaches and these fans hold their breath when a player, regardless if you're good or you suck, you just can't go out there and hurt a player because you're mad at the game, because you're losing with no star player on the floor except for Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. Because, honestly, the player that actually hurt Jason Tatum, I don't know if it was intentionally or he did on accident, he should get in trouble for that at least. He should at least pay a fine or something. Because the way Jason Tatum fell, this dude went down, popped onto the ground, and popped down. Like, that's how bad. His head almost hit the ground. And now, I don't know if it intentionally hit the ground. I didn't see that. But I saw Jason Tatum fell, and his legs was like, one was like this, and the other one was like split it out like that. And he just couldn't catch himself when he felt like that. And I know what's going to happen. I know people are going to go like, Jason Tatum didn't see it, or maybe the other players didn't see him there. Yeah, there's excuses everywhere. But I'm going to say this loud and clear. These refs, I don't know how they don't call that a foul. And you know what's the best part? I mean, they did call it a foul, but right after when it happened. And there was like a little scuffle, if I'm correct. And you know what I love when Jason Tatum got up? A Miami Heat player was holding the ball, and Jason Tatum just took it away and said, yeah, this is my ball right now. I'm going to go shoot 3 throws. And that is what he exactly did. He made both. Boom, bada bing. Now, I'm going to say this loud and clear, and I'm not, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I said this game was going to be a 6-5. I honestly think the Celtics are going to sweep Miami. I really do. And it's going to be to game 4. Game 4, Miami Heat's going to take. I mean, not Miami's. Boston Celtics going to take it. Boston Celtics going to take it all the way. Because what Jason Tatum just witnessed yesterday in this game, and the way he went down, that scared everybody. Regardless if you're not a Celtics fan or not. Or regardless if you're not a Jason Tatum fan or not. The Celtics are going for bigger goals. And they're not worried about the Miami Heat with no Hemi buckets. They're not worried about Bam Adebayo in a Heat jersey coming after him. Because to be honest, I'm going to be honest, I think Miami's going to get swept. I really do. They're going to get swept, they're going to get swept, whatever you want to say. Because they had no energy in this game. It's like what Damian Lillard said in the last game, or this game last night. It's not like you go city to city, team to team. You play one team to game 7, to best of 7. Right? Is what everybody says, what Damian Lillard says. And that's what the Boston Celtics and Miami Heat are focusing on right now. You are focused on these two teams right here. And to be honest, the Celtics are going to get this win in a big way. And they're not here to gloat and say, we won the Miami Heat, who we play next, you know? Because they got bigger goals in mind. And everybody talks about, and even my friends talk about it too, and it pisses me off. When the time comes, which it will come, the Celtics, let's say if it's become Celtics Chicken McNuggets, okay? Did you not see what happened last game against the Chicken McNuggets and Boston Celtics? Pinkus wasn't guarding Nikola Jokic really well, right? If I'm correct? Or he didn't play? It's gonna be one way or another, and every fan that's in the playoffs right now, every fan base that's in the playoffs, I'm here to tell you right now, loud and clear, no one is not making it except for the Boston Celtics and the Chicken McNuggets. It's going to be Nikola Jokic, Chicken McNuggets, Jason Tatum, Boston Celtics. And I don't know, and I'm not going to be going that far and tell you who's going to win that game. I will talk about that in the future, down in the line. But I'm going to say this loud and clear. The Flippers don't got a chance. Dallas don't got a chance. Thunder don't got a chance. The Pelicans don't have a chance. Pacers don't got a chance. The Bucks don't have a chance. The only two teams that I see that can make it, Chicken McNuggets and the Boston Celtics. Because those two teams right now are scary. And the Celtics were shooting 3 after 3 after 3. You remember when that first half, I forgot what game it was, but it was a Heat game. Or not a Heat game, it was a Celtics game. It was Kobe White that shot a 3, Jason Tatum that shot a 3, Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday. It was team after team. It was back after back after back on a player that shot a 3. I think it was against the Warriors. Yeah, I think it was against the Warriors, I think. I think it was against the Warriors. Yeah, it was against the Warriors, actually. Because the Celtics were... Or not the Celtics. The Warriors were competing against the Lakers that time. And everybody wanted the Lakers to lose or the Celtics to lose, or the Warriors to lose. And the Celtics came out and they did a show for the fans. And to be honest, I was happy that day. And now we led here. No Warriors. Oh, hey, it's the Lakers and Pelicans. But it was a good times. But yeah. I'm here to tell you, Miami Heat fans. And again, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But most likely I'm not. Because I know the NBA really well. The Miami Heat are not going to Game 5. Miami Heat's not going to Game 6, and they are not certainly going to Game 7. This is going to be a Game 4. Boston Celtics will close it in the Miami Heat home court. I want to say that loud and clear. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I was joking. I'll take it. I lost. But I have faith in these Boston Celtics. And I'm going to say this loud and clear. What if people are saying, what if Jason Tatum or Jimmy Buckets come back? Jimmy Butler. Do they still have a chance? Honestly, they do. I'm not going to sit here and gloat and say that, oh, Miami Heat still cooked. They're going to try at least because Jimmy Buckets shows up in the playoffs. And what he did against that Bulls game until he got hurt, can't forget that day. Just a few days ago. But yeah, this game here was fun. It was great. Competitive. Well, until the damage started happening in the first, second, third, fourth quarter, they just let the gas go down a little bit. At one point, this game was a 15-point game, right? If I'm correct. And then it went back up to 20 or 29 or 30, 34, something like that. I don't know. But yeah. Jimmy Buckets in Miami Heat. I'm going to say this loud and clear to you guys. If Jimmy Buckets does not come back in a few games, you're getting swept in Miami. If Jimmy Buckets come back in that Game 3, Game 4, you might have a shot. But if Jimmy Buckets is not back in the next few games, you are going to go bye-bye to Miami. You're going to stay there by yourself. Because you're not winning these games against the Celtics. The Celtics are trying to get better goals, and they're trying to compete for something. So they could be better than the Los Angeles Lakers. And we don't know how that's going to be playing out in the future for them. So, yeah. Jason Tatum is a great player, don't get me wrong. Fun player to watch. But I wouldn't put him in no top 5, no top 10. Because he hasn't won nothing. Alright? And I know people are going to bring up, look at his stats. Okay? Alright? Your point is, stats are stats. The proof is, where's his ring? Where's his championship? He's working for it, right? Everyone has to grab something in life, right? To win games, he needs his. If he gets one at least, I'll talk about him. I don't care if he got one. He needs one at least. I don't care if he gets 2. I don't care if he gets 3. He needs 1. If he gets 1, I can talk about him. I can put him in that talk. Now, I want to put him in no talk about GOAT debate. I'll just put him in that talk. I'll probably put him top 7, top 8, top 9, somewhere around there. But right now, he's a great player, great star, great energy on the court. But I have nothing to say about these other fans saying that I'll put him in my top 6 or top 4. No, he's nowhere near that. He's nowhere near that. Because what has Jason Tatum proved so far? Tell me in the comments. I'm going to tell you this loud and clear. He has proved, really quick before we move on, he has proved that he can hold a team together. He has proved that he can hold the number 1 spot in the Eastern Conference. He can prove that he got home court advantage in the playoffs. But they got to play bigger goals in bigger places. So, yeah. If Jimmy Buckets does not come back in this game, they're getting swept. That's all I'm going to say. Loud and clear. Let's move on. Now, this game here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You can't make this up. I thought this was a dream. I'm not even going to lie with you. I am not even lying with you. I didn't sleep. I didn't do nothing. I was awake, bright, and I was like, yo, Luka and Kyrie Irving, you cooked up in that fourth, but it was too late. At one point, you guys were down by 29 points. Right? And you got it close to 14, 15, 10, whatever the case may be. What happened in this game? I said the Flippers were going to get swept. I said that loud and clear. It's one game. One game. Everybody's got to get one game in, right? Is what everybody says. One game in. All right. One game. Perfect. Now, Luka and Kyrie, get back in the lab, and I want to see that work. Because you cannot let no Kawhi Leonard, PG-13, and the honey bun cook you on the court. And you know what really disgusts me? The announcers were saying this on ESPN. Kawhi Leonard got he signed a contract with the Flippers, right? And he's not playing. You guys really want to know the reason why he doesn't want to play? Because I found out the reason why. He is ducking Kawhi. He is ducking Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. He doesn't want to get exposed by them. And he's playing for the USA Olympics basketball team, whatever the case may be. First off, I don't care about you going to the US basketball team. You're a good player, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say that we might see you on the bench wearing a US jersey. Or you might play some games here and there. But what really pissed me off was Devin Booker, number 15. That dude is he's not good. I mean, Carmelo Anthony, he's not good either. Don't get me wrong. I have some friends that even say Carmelo Anthony is not in that talk either. And to be honest, he's really not. But you want to put Devin Booker as number 15? Come on. I'm not going to be watching the U.S. Olympics, whatever the case may be, for basketball because I think it sucks. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not trying to be mean. The NBA is fun. And Kevin Durant, I think SGA, some teams that came overseas to play basketball in the United States, like that's fun. Like that just shows like you're really going against your state, your country, you know? So I mean I think Joel Embiid's playing, if I'm correct, right? Nikola Jokic too. I don't know about Nikola actually. I don't know about Nikola. I haven't looked into it. But I just know that I'm not watching it. And I can't believe Kawhi Leonard took that spot, to be honest. He doesn't deserve it. Because the way he went out this year. I mean, here's the thing, okay? Kawhi Leonard, 2019 champ, probably never get another ring in his life. With the honey bun and PG-13, right? And a lot of people can bring up, you know, debates and not debates, but like talks about it and say like PG-13 is going to leave the Flippers to go to another team like the 76ers. I don't want that to happen. First off, I don't want to see him in a 76ers jersey. I don't want to see that. Stay in Los Angeles if you can. Just stay. I don't want to see you in a 76ers jersey. Because we all know what Hemi Buckets and Joel Embiid did. And we don't need you to go down there and break it for us. Just stay away from the 76ers. They are good right now. Tyrese Maxey's doing his own thing. And we don't need you to go over there and break everything for us because you are a breaking machine. You break everything when you touch it. So, yeah. And let's go back to the game. Alright? But I want to say this. You guys were down by 20. You guys were up by 29. Right? Excuse, right? No Kawhi Leonard. The Honey Bun got 20 points. It was one good show. Alright? Might as well just give them the NBA championship at this point, right? They got one good game in, right? No. They're not getting another win. They're not. Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, I need you to be in that locker room motivated for the next game. And I think that's tomorrow. Because there was no excuse for you to go out here and lose by 29 almost. No Kawhi Leonard, right? No Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard signed an extension with the Flippers. And everybody right now is hitting me up and saying, wow, did you see this? Kawhi Leonard signing another year with the Flippers. Do you think he'll ball out? To be honest, it's not going to change anything. You can put a lot of great players on the Flippers. They will not be better than the Lakers. Just because the Flippers are building their own home court, their backyard, their turf, whatever you want to call it, the scrimmage, their own home, whatever you want to call it, they're not going to be better than the Lakers. And I know Flipper fans are going to go in the comments and tell me, at least we have our own court. We can probably build our own championships there. First off, not to burst your bubble or anything, you're not going to hold anything up there. You're not. And you guys really think that Kawhi Leonard, PG-13, Russell Westbrook, The guy that bricks the ball on the side backboard. And the honey bun, James Harden. You think those players can lead you guys to a championship? What happens if you play Nikola Jokic? Round 3. You're definitely going to get swept. You're definitely getting blown out. And then the Flipper fans are going to go in the comments and say, at least we made it farther than the Los Angeles Lakers. To tell you the truth, I don't have more than one team, all right? I have a lot more teams in the NBA. So if these Lakers go bye-bye, I ain't worried. I'm not worried. Because to be honest, they're trash. And the Flippers here, they're even worse. They're literally worse. They're so bad on the court. I don't know how Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving let this game go away. And one player got hurt on the Dallas Mavericks. I don't know if it was PJ Washington or somebody other player. I forgot. But PG-13 did injure him, though, so he was the one that started. Because apparently he was going in, and he twisted his leg the wrong way. And... Hey, Adam Silver, look into these players, because I think they're trying to intentionally hurt players. So they don't go far. I'm just pointing out the facts. Look what happened to Hemi Buckets. You think Hemi Buckets meant to hurt himself? No. No, another player hurted him. Look at I think it's PJ Washington, all right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But PJ Washington, right? Went in, didn't meant to hurt his leg, right? Nope, PG-13 hurted it. Kawhi Leonard? I forgot who hurt Kawhi Leonard, to be honest. I know people are going to say it was himself. I don't know. Kawhi Leonard's kind of slim a little bit. He needs to work out. I know people say he works out, but to be honest... This guy looks like a stick. It looks like he can break something. I don't know, man. Look at Joel Embiid. How did Joel Embiid hurt him? Okay, well, that's kind of different actually. Joel Embiid actually hit the basketball off the backboard, dunked it, and he went down awkwardly. But at least he came back. Some players don't come back from that, especially somebody like Joel Embiid. But yeah, Flippers, you got lucky one time. This is not going to a game 7. At least it might go to a game 6. Game 6 at max. Dallas Mavericks come out with better energy tomorrow. And if you can tie this series 1-1, and then you can just basically win, tie the series at 1-1, we should be good. So, yeah. Dallas Mavericks, get in the lab tonight. We'll see you tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. That's all I want to see. Because this game, they just got lucky. That's all I got to say. They got lucky. They're not going to get another win, I guarantee that. And if they win tomorrow, then I think Dallas Mavericks, and I will say it, Dallas Mavericks will get swept. And I don't want to say that. So, Dallas, you better prove me wrong. Alright, let's talk about this game here. Now, this game here, no Giannis. Alright, no biggie. We're good, right? No biggie? Alright. Damian Lillard, right? The man, the great player. He was in Portland, and now he's making his name out in Portland. This man said, okay, I got no teammate. It's cool. We got no Giannis. We're good. We're going to win this game, right? Guarantee it. This is the Pacers' first time in the playoffs, correct? They're going to get swept by me. This man went out there, showed up, and showed out. Now, I know people are going to talk about the bad parts about him. What was that in the second half? You scored 0 points in the second half. Honestly, Damian Lillard, as a real NBA fan, as a fan of you, I don't care if you scored in the second half. You did your business in the first half. You showed Tyrese Halliburton it is Dame time. And I saw that. Now, you were up, right? Correct? By 30 points? 31? Somewhere around there? The score was 35-65. Now, that's nasty. I didn't even expect this to happen by Damian Lillard. And it wasn't just Damian Lillard. It was other players too. Damian Lillard showed up and showed out in the big time. Now, everybody can talk about, look what happened in the regular season against the Pacers and the Bucks. But can we all realize and point the facts out, like this is the Pacers' first time in the playoffs, if I'm correct, and they're going to get swept. Like, Tyrese Haliburton is not a good player. We've all known that. And Siakam is even a worse player. Don't even bring me the don't bring me the Siakam from the 2019. Don't bring that up. Siakam has nothing to talk about. Siakam's going to be the same player he was when he was in Toronto. Now he's in Indiana, thinking he can bring a championship to Indiana with Tyrese Haliburton. No, that can't happen. Because again, this is the first time, right? If I'm correct, the Pacers' first time in the playoffs, and they're going to get swept. I said this will be a good game, right? So what happened? The job's finished. It was done. They're going to get swept. I want to say game 4 too. Maybe to game 5. Possibly. I want to change my answers to all of them, but I can't. So I'm going to say game 5. Game 5 at least. Game 5 for this game. Maybe that will get one game in. One game in, that's it. Because one game in, and they think they're good, but they're really not. So, yeah. Regardless if it's going to be in the next game or it's going to be in Indiana. But Tyrese Haliburton, we all know what happened. You choked. So, yeah. Tyrese Haliburton, you're not a good player. So, yeah. Siakam, you're not going to change a thing in Indiana. They're still going to be the same Pacers team. So, yeah. But Damian Lillard, you did amazing out there. You were an amazing star. 30 points. Well, you didn't get 30 points, but you were up by 30 points at one point. When I saw that scoreboard, I was like, it's game over. Game over. Game over. These Pacers don't have a chance against Damian Lillard. Just imagine if Giannis was playing. Imagine Giannis was back in this game. You really think they have a chance? Now, we all know what Damian Lillard can do in the playoffs, right? That was regular season. Pacer fans, what I can tell you right now is go back to the memories of you in the regular season in beating this team. Because you're not beating them in the playoffs. At best, you'll probably get one. But I think Damian Lillard says we're going to sweep it. We're going to sweep you guys so we can move on to another team. That's just that's what I think. And, yeah. Siakam, you might as well just get traded because you're not going nowhere with this team. Tyrese Haliburton, I don't know what to say about you, honestly. I really don't know what to say about you because you're just a disappointment in the NBA, especially for the Pacers. I don't got to talk about the Pacers part, but just because you made it to the in-season tournament doesn't mean you're going to win an NBA championship for the Pacers. So I'm just saying that right now. But good game, Damian Lillard. You really needed it. I don't care what you did in that second half. I don't care if you scored 6 points or 0 points in the second half. You went out there and you did your thing in the first half. 30 points. The score was 65. 65. I think it was before halftime too, so that's even worse. But yeah, I'm gonna say game 5 or it's gonna be a sweep here. So yeah, I'll talk about the game here. This game here was a treat. This game was fun. I thought it was not going to be fun. A lot of people were saying it's not going to be fun, but this game was fun. I think it was 5 years for the Thunder, Oklahoma City Thunder, to make their appearance in the playoffs. They showed up and they showed out, and they won by 2. Am I disappointed? No, because what they did out here was amazing. Every time SGA went to the free throw, everybody said MVP. Now, he's a young athletic star, right? A very good player, fun player to watch. Now, I'm not going to go out here and say anything bad about him, but I will say this, though. I honestly agree with him getting an MVP chant, But do you think he deserves an MVP chance or MVP? Because he's still developing in the NBA. He's young. He's a great star. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here and saying he doesn't need it, but it's good on his resume in the NBA so people can say, oh, he's a great player. He is carrying this team to where they want to go. And it's not just him. It's the young players too. So I'll 100% agree with him getting MVP chance. Now, would I, put his name in for a vote for the MVP? I don't know. I got to think about that because, again, he's a young player, a very young player. And to sit here and say this man's going to win it over Nikola Jokic, Anthony Davis, Joel Embiid, come on. SGA's been in the NBA for what? I don't even know when he came in the NBA, to be honest. But when everybody saw this man go up on that stage and he went to the Oklahoma City Thunder, Oklahoma City Thunder said, oh, we have a shot now. And that's what they certainly do. They actually have a big chance of going into the playoffs, even to the NBA Finals. Now, when they play teams like, let's say they play the Denver Nuggets or the Los Angeles Lakers, are they going to show up and show out? Because we've seen what happened when they played against the Lakers. We've known what happened when they played the Nuggets. They've beaten the Nuggets before. So we'll see. And this is playoff time. This is not no regular season. This is playoff. When you move on, you lose, you move on. Or you go home. So SGA, you're a great player, don't get me wrong. I'm thinking about putting you as MVP, but to be honest, am I going to sit here and say, do I really think 100% you need it? I mean, it'll be good for your resume, to be honest, in the NBA, but to 100%, you're still developing. Who knows how much talent you got and how many more seasons you got in the NBA, And plus, no Zion Williamson in this game. Imagine Zion Williamson played in this game. Oh, my God. It would make a huge difference. So I'm not saying, no, you don't deserve it. I'm just saying hold on for a little bit. Hold on, that's all I'm saying. Because he's young, and he has more talent out there. Don't get me wrong. I know everybody's saying, oh, this is the best talent we can see in the NBA from him. We've all known what Kevin Durant developed in the NBA, right? We've all known what Nikola Jokic is and Jamal Murray, what they did in the playoffs in the regular season, right? Imagine how much talent SGA can bring for the Oklahoma City Thunder from now till from the future for this man. This guy has really good talent in the NBA. And I don't know if anybody sees it, regardless if you're a Thunder fan or not. He has really good talent. I'll be surprised if they sweep the Pelicans, but they're not. It's going to be a Game 6. Game 6 at least. I want to say Game 7 if Zion Williamson comes back. But it's going to be a Game 6 because CJ McCollum has a lot of pressure on his shoulders right now. And what he did last night, honestly, I know people are going to say in the comments, it was a foul. First off, I don't know how that was a foul because I don't know if he did it intentionally. I don't think he did. He accidentally let the basketball move and he got up to it and tried to shoot a 3 and win by 1. Now, I know people are going to say that was a foul from another player to one Pelicans player. I didn't see who guarded him really well, but CJ McCollum, I know people are going to say CJ McCollum should be at the free throw line right now, tying this game up to go to overtime. But to be honest, that was not no foul. That was not no foul. CJ McCollum rushed himself because he accidentally lost the ball at the wrong time. And plus, he was going too fast, so yeah. And plus, they won by 2. The Thunder, so yeah, I won this game. So the Pelicans right now, not Pelicans, the Thunder is up 1-0 right now in the series. I'm excited for Game 2 tomorrow. I'm really excited. Zion Williamson will get evaluated in 2 weeks, 2 days. May 1st, I don't know what they said, May 1st, May 2nd, whatever the case may be. But just imagine how much stress the Thunder has against these Oklahoma City Thunders. Guess how much stress the Thunder will have when Zion Williamson comes on the floor? Just imagine. I just can't. I can't wait until Zion comes back in this series. That's if Zion Williamson comes back in this series. So, yeah. But other than that, these games were fun, competitive yesterday. We are going to move on to game 2 in the playoffs. If you guys can, please, again, like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me, guys, what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Alright? Now, I know a lot of people, except for the teams that are rooting for these two teams here, I know people are saying that Orlando Magic has no shot. They're going to get swept. Honestly, I'm going to say to Game 5. Game 5 at least, too, for this one. I know people are saying this is going to be a sweep, but I have faith for Orlando to win just one game. One game. So, Donovan Mitchell and Franz Wagner, the Orlando Magic are going to come back in this game. And now I'm not going to sit here and say they're going to win, but they're going to go out here and try to put an effort out. They're a young team, don't get me wrong. They're just like the Pacers, first time in the playoffs. So, yeah. I mean, you guys already know that. I'm sticking with the Cavs. I'm going with the Cavs regardless if they win or lose. I don't care. I don't change up my team like I did last season. So, yeah. It's going to be a great game today. Hopefully, it's not going to be a blowout. Hopefully, it's not going to be a little scuffle like last time. So, yeah. Donovan Mitchell, Franz Wagner, go out there and make a show tonight or this afternoon. So, yeah. Gonna be a great game. Alright, now this game here. You see, I'm excited for this game. Not a lot of people know that I'm excited for this game. 76ers, New York Knicks, Philadelphia, New York have the best NBA arenas in the NBA. Their stadiums, when they are in the playoffs, both of these teams root for each other so hard for their team because they know that they're going to go far. What can I say? Philadelphia and New York has some best fans. Now, there's no other stadium in the NBA that's better than these two teams that I'm talking about. LA has not good fans. Cavs, they have decent fans. You know, Chicken McNuggets, they have no good fans. You know, New York and Philadelphia probably be 1 and 2. I'll probably put New York 1, Philadelphia 2. So, yeah. Oklahoma City Thunder is 3. Oklahoma City Thunder is 3 because their fans are wild out there in Oklahoma. So, yeah, you guys should have saw that game last night if you didn't see it. Their fans were going so hard, I wonder how loud that stadium was. Only if I was there in person. Yeah. Now this game here, I'm just gonna be sticking with the New York Knicks, win or lose. A lot of people are saying that this is gonna go to a game 5, game 4 for the Knicks. They're gonna sweep the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't see that happen. I really don't. So I'm gonna say game 6. Game 6. I want to say game 6. I would love to say game 7, but the way that Joel Embiid went out. The way that Joel Embiid went down in that last game, it was scary for 76ers fans. Now, Tyrese Maxey has a lot to prove if Joel Embiid went out, which he hasn't. Which people are going to say he's already proven it. But that was regular season. This is playoff time. Just imagine Joel Embiid did not come back in that second half. Would it be a different story? Would they got swept in this series? I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say no. I'm not going to sit here and say yes. Because the job's not finished for these teams. Maybe the Knicks will go up 2-0, or maybe they'll tie the series 1-1. So, yeah, I can't wait. This is going to be a competitive game. Competitive. Great game, competitive. 76ers, they're going to try to get their bounce back. They're going to get it in a huge way. They're going to run as fast as they can until the fourth quarter. And then every time in the fourth quarter, each team does this in the regular season or playoff time, they just stop. Their energy goes from 100 all the way down to 1. And I just don't like that. They need to have more energy in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, you only have one more quarter to go. So, yeah. But other than that, the game's going to be exciting. I can't wait. Alright, now this game here. Now this game is going to be the last game of the NBA game. I'm going to say this to every Lakers fans out there. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. I don't care. The Lakers are going to get swept in the first round. They beat the Pelicans. But they made it this far to get swept by the Nuggets in the first round. Honestly, I'm telling you right now, they should have lost that Nuggets or that Pelicans game. They should have lost it. And as a Lakers fan here, and I can tell you a lot about the Lakers, but I'm not going to go over there and gloat them about. But I'm going to say this to every Lakers fans out there and take it truthfully, and I'm not lying. The Lakers are going to lose this game. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But the Lakers are going to go out here and lose this game. They're going to do good in the first, good in the second. They're going to try to bring it back up in the third. Fourth quarter, they're going to let it slip. The Lakers are going to go out here and try to do their best show, and they're going to go out here and lose. And the worst part is, this is the first round that Anthony Davis and the Crybaby get swept. This is like, what, the second time? And people are going to bring up all the past. Anthony Davis was, limping on one leg, or no, not Anthony Davis. He had one eye and all this, and shoulder and all that. And then people are going to bring up the Crybaby. Oh, he's limping on one leg. Oh, I'm telling you right now, oh, we're back. We're scary. No. The Lakers are soft. They're pathetic as a team. They go out here and they act like they're better than everybody, but the truth is they're not. They're a horrible team. The Lakers are desperate to get one player and one player only. They're desperate to go get Dwight, but they don't want to go say it. Because they're afraid that Dwight Howard might say, oh, you need me? To guard Nikola Jokic. Honestly, the Lakers should just go do that. Because Anthony Davis can't guard Nikola. The Crybaby can't guard Nikola. And also, I forgot to mention, there was some breaking news last night. Christian Wood will come back in Game 3. You think Christian Wood can guard Nikola? To be honest, no, nobody can. Do I think Jared Vanderbilt can? I mean, he can guard Jamal Murray. That's the second best player on the Chicken McNuggets. But Nikola? Nobody can guard Nikola except for Joel. Maybe Giannis. But other than that, the Lakers are going to get swept. They're going to get swept home back to Los Angeles. They're going to stay home crying that they got knocked out in the first round while the Chicken McNuggets are going to the NBA championship holding that trophy. And to be honest, I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not going to happen. But I will tell you this, though. The Lakers will get swept. And I'm not wrong about that. Because Lakers had really good energy in that last game. I don't think they're going to bring it in this game. I think it's going to be worse than it was in Game 1. So, yeah. Laker fans, Laker players, you can't stop Nikola Jokic. You may stop Jamal Murray, but you can't stop Nikola Jokic. So, yeah. And you know me, I'm going for Nikola Jokic and Chicken McNuggets to win this game. You guys already know. I'm going to say Game 4. Sweep. Everyone is saying it's a Game 7. It's not a Game 7. It could probably be Game 5, Game 6. I'm leaning towards Game 5. So, yeah, I'm going to say Lakers get one win. But, yeah. It would be awesome if the Lakers can tie the series up this afternoon or tonight. But I'm leaning towards Chicken McNuggets leading 2-0 in this series. But guys, that is my NBA recap and thoughts. You guys can tell me in the comments of what do you guys think. Laker fans, Knicks fans, 76ers fans, Orlando fans, and Cavs fans, and Chicken McNuggets fans. This is game 2. Let's all get excited and see what's going to happen in these games today. So, yeah. But guys, that is it from me. Please, again, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me, guys, what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Peace out, guys. See you.